Good morning, Turtle Club. It is I, Mag Synchro, with Convertible Turtle Gaming, and we are here playing 7 Days to Die. And this is a game that we have not played often on stream at all in the last, well, since the channel basically became a channel. And there's some reasons for that. Number one, this particular game has not lent itself well to being family friendly, and we have a goal to make sure that eventually is something we can really do. Interesting. Why is this not wanting us to actually pump music over to... There we go. There we go. This should start getting us some actual sound out now. Now, this particular game is a zombie apocalypse game, very similar to Overland, which we were playing yesterday. Unlike it being tactical, though, this is more of a survival crafting game, similar to Ark, similar to Minecraft. The controls very, familiar for most people that want to play a first-person shooter. And it's one of those games that I have put in several hundred hours into. When we first started playing it, it was an alpha 15 and some change. This is the first time that we've played it in a very long time. We're actually playing on alpha 18, build 4, so it's 18.4. And the way the game plays out should be very different than what it was in the past. Now, there are a few things to start off with the game, and we actually, if I recall correctly, we did a little bit of testing. So like I said, it's been a bit since we came in here, but the game that we're testing here, the most important part about this, because we want this to be streamable, is we started testing the game without any zombies whatsoever. Now, it can get kind of boring because zombies kind of are the lifeblood of this game. So one of the things that we're going to do is, the game is called 7 Days to Die, right? Which means that there's got to be something going on about, the 7 days. Well, the way the game is usually played is on the 7th day, the game decides to send a horde of zombies towards you. Now, we've turned off the zombie spawn, and we are curious, and we don't know 100% whether or not the zombies are going to come on the 7th day or the 8th, or however we set it up. I think we set it up to like every 10 days with a ±5. So at some point we're going to be able to have some kind of zombie attack, and I don't even know if we're going to actually get jumped by zombies or not, but we're going to be testing that in a few seconds. We do know that the food system and the water system is still in. We know that everything as far as materials are still spawning. So as far as the game's concerned, all of the things that make this game, other than the zombies, are going to still be in there. Now, I know some of you are asking, well, Mag, what do you have against zombies? I mean, there's got to be something you're not telling us. Well, this particular game, the zombies themselves are, without getting into huge details, they're real people. As real as you, as real as your neighbor, as real as any other... That was me hitting the grass, okay. As well as any other person that you may ever run into. That means you're going to find some bikers, you're going to find some businessmen, you're going to find soccer moms, you're going to find a whole number of things in the world, and one of those things are going to be people with non-PG work type jobs. And okay, let's take this axe, equip it. Alright, so this seems to be a pretty well fortified location. Seem to be, that's odd. Okay, so we're gonna look for frames here. When the frame blocks, take some there. Let's go ahead and just craft these. We're gonna equip that. The new journal entry of a shape menu. Interesting. Huh. Well, I do know the way 7 days kind of plays out. And that is, more often than not, you have to be able to jump up quickly and assess some things. But that's not really... We want to get up there to that scaffolding, because what we're about to test is we're going to do some admin commands and kind of try to trigger the zombies. I don't think that's going to be even our best bet. Maybe... Okay, can I actually build out 2 times? I can. Alright. So... this is one of those things that in normal crafting situations, if we had zombies actually trying to get after us, we literally wouldn't have the time to do all this. And if we mess up, we're absolutely going to break our leg. Oh, that was some lag, it looked like. Nope, okay, it's just the way the graphics are going. Alright, that's fine. So now we can jump on top of this. Okay. Oh, that we barely didn't totally goof that up. Okay. And I do mean that barely. Oh, gas pump. Neat. Whoa, that's a lot of gas. All right. Oh, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. We lost some wooden frames. That's okay though. All right. All in the name of science, guys. Ah. Okay, now we actually broke our leg. So let's just take this axe and maybe looks like we might just be able to board ourselves up in here and be fine. Maybe not. Let's just first aid ourselves. Get some health points back. Boy, it's been a bit. I was actually thought that was going to fix us, but we actually needed a splint. Well, no time like the present. So let's see if we're going to wind up just wiping ourselves here. Pull up the admin stuff. Command console. Alright, so we want to go with this button here. Hey, all sorts of really cool commands there. Alright, and all we're looking to do is just change the day. So I'm guessing there's like a set time command. Set time day, set time night. Oh, set time day. Denying command. Interesting. So pretty sure we were as an admin. That's easily fixed though. 1 second here. Go into our admin panel on our host, ARC servers, and go into console and alright, that works. So now we can go and kind of love having an external console to be able to do stuff like this. Show, here we go. Show next horde time. That's actually we had done inside the game apparently, which is all right. Such as set time 2, which should set us to day 2. There we go. So the next blood moon according to this is day 19. So set time, and we'll go 19, and we'll say noon. Alright. That's what we're looking for. So set time 19, 12, 0. This should set us to the horde day. Alright, that's what we're looking for. So tab this out. So what we're super califragilisticexpiala interested in is whether or not when we actually change this forward, are we about to get attacked by a horde or not? And there is a good chance that we will, and there's an equal chance that we won't. So we're going to find out pretty rapidly here. And if we do, we're going to get really attacked. And if we don't, then we're going to have to go back to the drawing board about what we're going to have to do in this game. There goes the sun. That's the blood moon rising. Actually, I guess I should have possibly looked into this room instead. And maybe buffs it into the concrete. Boy, we don't have time for that though. Boy, howdy. We are a little bit behind the 8-ball. All we've done again, though, is we've turned off the zombie spawns. We thought we were actually pretty safe. I think we're still pretty safe here. Boy, it sure would be nice if we had enough to make a stone axe, though. Something that would let us, like, repair some of this stuff. Now, if we don't get attacked by zombies, we're gonna have to go to the drawing board and figure out what exactly we can do to try and set this apart from the standard playthrough. Because what we really would like to do here is we would like to do a whole entire play of 7 Days to Die. We would like to do so without some of the more offensive parts of it. There are some things that we can avoid. Oh, I can search the trash room here. That's interesting. But we still want to have that. Oh, something can see us? Or maybe not. Maybe that's just in general. Well, we either stand here or die here. It's going to be rather interesting either way. Actually, I think it's 10 p.m. that the game starts, so we just went and skipped ahead an hour at the console again. Again, we're just mainly trying to test whether or not the horde comes for us with 0 zombies on when it sets itself up. Because ideally, we'd still be able to defend ourselves. Ideally. And again, we're just testing a few things out here, guys. This should be, according to the console, well, maybe I got the actual time wrong? Well, let's go ahead and skip ahead. So no zombies, no blood moon. Okay. Interesting. So... Oh. Okay, is there a actual command that just does the blood moon? Still looking at the command list here, guys. Well, looks like let's go back here. Close out of this. So it's, oh wow, we went to day 1? Okay. So this is saying day 17. So let's do this. Set time 16 23 59. So anytime we... Oh, that's weird. Okay. So let's just keep doing set time 17, which goes back to that. Interesting. So set day 16. See if that does anything. So every time we actually change the time in the game, it actually doesn't care. It resets the blood moon. To a possible range. So it's actually almost impossible with random blood moon settings to trigger wow, how unfortunate. Okay. That's not okay. So we've jumped the day ahead. It says that day 15 will be our blood moon this time. So if we say set time day, does that fix anything? Does it actually just jump us ahead a day? No, it doesn't. It's actually worse. Oh. So set time. Let's try this. All right. So anytime we change the clock in any way, shape, or form, the horde changes. So what we're looking for at this point, a given game day takes an hour. So what we're going to do here, because we're trying to test this, right? This is for science. As we say, for science. We're going to go ahead and exit. And we're going to go to our server. And we are actually going to change one of our settings. Because we're just trying to force the blood moon. Alright. We're going to set blood moons to every day. And we're going to set the blood moon range to 0 frequency changes. save the server, restart the server, and we're going to go in. And every day is going to be a blood day. Just for testing. Now, for those that aren't 100% familiar with this game, again, it is one of those things that are really well done. I rather enjoy 7 Days to Die when it's working and when we're getting to a chance to play it. The problems that I do wind up having with it, though, at least on stream, again, is mainly some of the less desirable features of it for some of the models, as well as some of the speech that the game gives. And that's not a knock against the game itself. I mean, it's very immersive. I mean, it's the apocalypse, deal with it kind of thing, right? But when you're these are our non-server games. Let's get our server list back up here. Make sure our server is almost up. Server's online. Join a game. Connect. It does require a password to get on the server. But we're about to get blood mooned. There's just no way around it this time. We set it to once every day, so we should hear the I call it the screaming zombie noise. We're just going to put a nice little torch there and go to our console here, and we're going to say console and we're going to say set time 1923. Actually, should be fine with 2150. So it's a blood moon. We can tell because the clock says it is a blood moon day, because you'll see that the day's red. And when 10 o'clock rolls around is when it's all supposed to go real crazy like. There's the thunder and the lightning telling us that we are dead people. And it should all go really bad in the next 2 minutes of game time. More like 30 seconds. Well, this is probably one of the dumbest things I've ever done in this game. Even though we're testing stuff. This is clearly we clearly got all the effects for Blood Moon. We didn't get the jump scare noise. We did get the lightning and the thunder. I mean, you can still hear the thunder and the lightning. But we're definitely not being attacked by any zombies. So what we've been testing here is whether or not we can actually remove all of the zombie spawns, and if it does anything to the game from an overall mechanical standpoint. And clearly it does. Even with Alpha 18, there are a lot of things we're going to have to do to still be able to fully play this game to the best of its ability. And that's unfortunate. I was really hoping to be able to show you guys a couple of exciting things that we have. Again, we've only been working on this for the last little bit, getting the server set up and a few other things good to go. The thunder effect is amazing, though. I mean, in the sound in general for moving, the graphics, everything here is exactly as great as I was hoping it would be. So there is still promise here, but the end goal, Turtle Club, is we're going to be able to make a video series. That's the hope, to get 7 Days to Die working the way we like it to work. Now, the last thing we're going to do before we call it good on this stream today is twofold. One, we're going to take this axe up here and we're going to try to take this door out real fast. There's no real fast to a steel door, though. It's one of those things, right? We're going to chop it down. We're going to break it up a little bit. And you can tell, guys, this is definitely not your average survival crafting game. Just by the fact that how fast this thing loads, right? How fast the game gets going. If this were Ark, right, then we would have been waiting so long, like so very, very long, for this thing to not just save and restart and upload. So what we're going to do now is we are going to turn on the zombie spawns just so you guys can see a little bit of what's going to go on when we do get this thing fully working. And if you've never seen 7 Days to Die, if you've never seen any of the other streams that were earlier on this channel involving the awesomeness that is a Horde Night, this is going to be more like a swan dive than a really cool Horde fight. I have no gear, no equipment. I was mainly testing a lot of stuff to make sure it just worked. Number two, there are going to be I would say a decent amount of zombies on the battlefield. Server's still initializing. Well, according to the website, it's online. There we go. So we're going to definitely be doing an outro here as the zombies jump on us and attack us and swarm at the bottom. So yeah. So now that we have this set up to be super fast, right? And this is a really good place to be defending yourself in the apocalypse. Just got to say that. Considering, right? If you're in a situation that's very much like Night of the Living Dead or The Walking Dead or Shaun of the Dead, right? Then there are far worse things than being in what appears to be a pretty secure building while waiting for everything to come after you. So we should see everything just... There, you can see some zombies there. Actually, you know what? I think we didn't give it the right time, or the right day, because it didn't give us anywhere near what we should have seen. Here we go. Thunderbolts, lightning. We are in a rather big defensible place, right? I must say I'm really disappointed with the lack of zombies still. We're about to just go get ourselves beat up, guys. I am super surprised at this. Well, Turtle Club, this has been a complete bust. This is the back door to this place that I don't know about. I gotta say, I'm kind of creeped out at this more than anything. We're gonna have to give this back to the drawing board for a lot of different things, but Turtle Club, this has been, unfortunately, not the best showing of this game. It is one that we definitely are going to want to play a little bit more. Stay tuned to the channel because you will start to see some uploads here. I'm going to have myself a good solid think about this. There are definitely some good things going on with the server. There are some weird things going on with the server. Clearly, I've made some really bad settings. Learning experience for a lot of us because I've not played this game solidly at all since Alpha 15, and Experimental Build Alpha 19 just recently came out. So there is a whole lot of alpha that I've missed, and we will be exploring it all together. And till then, guys, gals, Turtle Club, all you out there, have a good breakfast, good lunch, good dinner, whatever you're about to do, Turtle Club. Have a good one. Hey, Sally. Oh, well, that, it's gonna be one to really help explain once we got a pretty good running start with it. It's a little bit on the creepier side. It's a zombie apocalypse game, very similar to kind of how Minecraft is, but the graphics and the mechanics are a little bit more on the mature side. We're working on modifying the server, modifying some of the XML to change a few things. Namely, we're hoping to make it to where some of the zombie characters that are not as acceptable for younger viewers for various reasons are removed fully from the game. As well as there are some audio files that we're working on trying to edit as well. But that is the end goal that we're trying to do. But basically, it's much like kind of Ark, but instead of going out and taming dinosaurs, you go out and sort of The Walking Dead, explore stuff, loot things, try to build up a base, and then every 7 days-ish in the game, there is generally a horde of zombies that come there, but we've been messing with the settings on the server to try to test a few things, and I think I've made the engine get angry with me. But outside of that, that's kind of the game in a nutshell. And I mean, this is supposed to be a pretty gloomy, dark, stormy night with, well, what should be like 10 to 20 zombies down here trying to, get at me. Oh, there's something that'll kill me in a good couple of seconds. This is going to be like a zombie dog of some sort, and it absolutely will come after me. And it will try its best to kill me, and I think it'll do a really good job of that, because these things are bad enough as it is. Oh, I'm bleeding, and I don't think I'm going to survive, because I can absolutely bleed out in this game. And yep. So, much like Ark, where you die and drop a backpack, 7 days to die, it's the same thing. It's just in this case, instead of being dinosaurs and the like, it's zombies and brutal wolves and whatnot. And every time you die, there is penalties that get assessed on the character. But we will absolutely be taking a running stab at this from the get-go at a later time, once I've had some time to get some other things adjusted. But Sally, thank you for popping in. Really appreciate it. We will be back tomorrow morning with Pocket Monster Monday, playing some more Pokemon-related games. Hope to see you on there. Until then, though, Turtle Club, have yourself a good breakfast, good lunch, or good dinner. And whatever you're about to do, have yourself a good one. And thanks for watching.